Hi everyone. Now, today I would like to address the following. My child sees ghosts. Yes, a lot of people, a lot of mothers and fathers have their little ones who fear monsters under the bed, who sense or sees literally ghosts or spirits in rooms. So I'd like to tell you how to work with your child or your children on clearing your space from ghosts or from energies or monsters. It goes into 3 steps. First, validate their vision or their experience and their fear. Acknowledge what they're experiencing. We are not there to say that it's true or it's not. It's not the purpose, but we want to clear them from that fear that they're having. We want them to feel free again. So that's the main purpose. So at this stage, do not suppress what they're experiencing. Just validate. Number 2, use neutral words. Okay, you don't want to use the words like ghosts or spirits or any other terms that are loaded with a lot of energies. Again, I use the word consciousness, okay? Every word is being understood in different ways by people. And usually every word carries multiple meanings. So when you say a ghost, if you have identified it to horror movies, then it will be loaded with a lot of heaviness or potential to possess and so on. So that is very scary. So you want to move out of those terms. And I would recommend that you start speaking about the invisible world. Okay, the invisible world also gives space to fantasy, to something nice, to something imaginary. All right, so let's move on to talking about what we can find into the invisible world. And then number 3, it is to establish a plan together, the parent and the child, to make the ghost leave the room or leave the house or the garden or wherever your child may see it. Okay, I'm not going to address if it's a public place right now, but if you have questions for that, we can work on it in a different time. Okay, so establish a plan to make the ghost leave. And to do that, there are multiple ways, but in this video, I'm going to talk about the first one. Okay, so to execute your plan, take an A4 size paper or any sheet of paper and write down a letter to the ghost or a prayer. Okay, whichever your religion, it works with every religion, it works with every belief system. But again, we are not there to prove right or wrong. We're only there to clear the child's fear. So in that letter or in that prayer to the ghost, you tell it that you're coming to love and to support him and to help him move to a better place. Because being in your house, it is not the best place for this being, okay? You do not say, please go away, leave our house. You want to be coming from a place of love, because coming from a place of love and support generates beautiful and calming energy. And you're offering a support system and you're offering help to that belief or that the imagination of your child, or even if, let's say, it was a ghost or it's an entity, you are not rejecting them, because while you are rejecting it, you are adding on to its heavy energy. So you want to do the opposite. You want to come with an open heart. You want to say, we are here to help you and we are there to take you to a better place. Okay, that the house is not the best, that you would like this being or this entity to move into the light. And in order to do that, you can also explain that there are his or her loved ones that are waiting for him or her, that she or he is not alone, and you are going to open a door, a passage, a portal for them to move into higher spheres and to move into the light. So once you have established this love letter to encourage the being to move to higher spaces, then you draw literally a door, a doorway or a passage, a window, open windows, or you can even use crystals. Okay, crystals can be the portal to transition for energies to move from heavy energies into lighter energies. It transforms. So you can use any crystal that appears to you. What's coming now on top of my head is clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst. But if there is anything else, maybe smoky quartz, Lemurian crystals, but try to go towards the clear and the transparent, okay? And then you leave that paper, that prayer, you leave it into the concerned room. You leave the message or the crystals into that room. You leave it for a day, for the night, and then the next day or a couple of days later, you make an appointment with your child that you're going to come and check on that being. If it still needs help, if it still needs more support, or if it got the message, okay? So you will then go together, open this room, and have your child say what he or she feels or see or hear. By the way, you have to understand that your child may be receiving or perceiving from different senses. So your child may talk about seeing, hearing, or feeling those entities. So that's perfectly fine. So you make them go and witness and state, okay, what is in the room now? Did the ghost leave or is it still there? And you continue, okay? If it's gone, then you know that your child has been heard. And that's what is the most important, is that you validated the fear. You did not mock him, you did not suppress it, you helped, you empowered your child to feel better, that it's okay to have fears and it's okay to clear them and to outgrow those fears. And if there is more to clear, then you can write another letter. You can ask your child, what is the message now? What is that being saying? What do you feel? What would you like to do? And you ask them to use their own words to go to the next step. If you were to write another letter, or if you were to do something else, if you want to provide food, if you want, whatever your child wants to do, then you take that next step as, the call for the next round. And then again, you leave a day or two and you go back and you see what happens, okay? I hope that was helpful. It has worked in the past, and I find it a beautiful way to empower kids and to teach them that they can work with energies from a very young age, and there's nothing to be scared of, okay? So I, drop any messages, any feedbacks into the notes, and take good care of yourself, carry the love and the light around, and all the best. Bye-bye.